Victoria's Premier was in crisis talks with Prime Minister Scott Morrison well into the night.
Pete, the takeaway from that is that going forward, nothing is off the table in terms of cases in Victoria. It has been an absolute roller coaster of a week. There was a record broken on Monday with over 500 cases, but things looked like they were starting to turn by Wednesday with a significant dip in the number of cases before the record was again smashed yesterday. 723 new cases in a 24-hour period. Sadly as well, not just the caseload at record levels, but deaths too. 13 initially recorded, with news of a 14th death coming through late last night. That will come through again in today's numbers. Now, this is particularly disheartening given we are more than halfway through lockdown in Melbourne and Mitchell Shire, and those numbers really should be coming down on a daily basis. Late last night, Premier Daniel Andrews and Prime Minister Scott Morrison were in crisis talks discussing what to do going forward. One of the options actively being considered is a New Zealand-style lockdown. Now, that would mean the shutdown of all businesses aside from essential services such as supermarkets, petrol stations, pharmacies and, of course, healthcare. One of the other options being considered is a rule which would restrict people from leaving their own neighbourhood when they're out to buy those essential supplies. Now, restrictions as well have been moved to parts of regional Victoria from today. Those living around the southwest, so principally around that Geelong and Colac area, as you can see on your map at the moment, will be unable to have visitors at the home or to go out to visit friends and family at their homes. They will still, however, be able to go to the pub, the cafe or the gym, all activities which are prohibited in Melbourne. This is just a rule on household gatherings, and it's been implemented after a worrying rise in cases in regional Victoria. Many, though, they're saying that this is too little too late. As well, from Monday, masks will be mandatory for all Victorians. That rule being expanded to regional Victoria with some time allowed for them to get their hands on masks, which we know have been in short supply. No doubt, Pete, everyone in Victoria will be looking very closely at today's case number to see if they continue to go up or if they'll start to come down. An end to lockdown in 3 weeks now looking very, very unlikely.